just clap your hands like this, just clap your hands. Ooh, like this. They be like, in the
bust down, Barbiana, bust down, Barbiana. Bust down and kick that shit up. Bust down and kick that shit up. Bust down and kick that shit up. Bust down and
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and the only Mimi. In today's video, we are going to do a story time video. Said a story time video. That is everybody's favorite time here on my channel. So why not bless y'all with some crazy times in my lives. I know that I have a lot of new subscribers on my channel. Hey boo, how are you? And if you're new here to my channel, make sure you click that red subscribe button. We're always trying to gain more members of my dog squad. Get me to 2K subbies. And yeah, do you guys like my hair? I finished my hair. I did my mother's hair, my hair, and my little sister's hair. And these braids, I don't think I'm going to keep this in until my trip. My trip is June 15th through the 22nd, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with these braids. They're just not as long as I want them to be. And y'all know I like long braids, long hair. I'm more of like a wigs and weave person, so this is kind of out my element. Like, this is long, but it's not extra long. Like, y'all know I like to be extra. Like, I just have not had braids in the longest. Maybe I'm feeling that way because I haven't had braids in the longest. But this video is not about my hair. This is the story time how I stole my ex best friend's boyfriend. So yeah, alright, let's just get into it. This is a crazy story. So I'm gonna name my ex best friend Kimberly. I talked about her before in my previous story times, and we're gonna name her dude or whatever Daryl. Alright, so a little bit of story about Daryl. Daryl, he was just weird. Like, he didn't, like, for me, how I see it is, he didn't really have, like he was all over the place. So, you know, there's like the thuggish boys, and then there's like the boys who care about shoes and stuff. He was just right in the middle. Like, he would try to be thuggish, he would try to do this, he was just all over the place. So he didn't really belong to one specific group, but there was a group of boys that he would hang out with or whatever. Now, Daryl, at the time, I used to compare him to Michael B. Jordan. I don't know, because y'all know Michael B. Jordan is delectable, and this boy was not delectable. But I will always say, oh, he reminds me of Michael B. Jordan, because at the time, I loved to watch me some Fruitvale Station. And I was like, oh, he reminds me of him. But he looked nothing like that. He was Michael B. Nothing like I don't even know why I compared him to him. Like, I don't know. Like, this dude had a face of, he looked like a blobfish. Like, his face was just, I mean, he wasn't ugly, but he wasn't like, oh my god, you a sexy devil. Like, he was okay. Like, he was just okay. I mean, like, he worked out, you know, he had the six-pack going on. He had that, you know, that was alright. But, you know, that was about it. But he was a cool dude. He was a sweet dude. From what my understanding was, he liked everybody in my group. If y'all don't know, like, I be doing a whole bunch of story times of my high school and my group of friends that I used to hang out with in high school. And he liked every one of us, okay? He liked my friend Kimberly. He liked this other girl. I need to give her a name. I'm gonna call her Madison. He liked Madison. Me and Madison, we were real close, but I gotta tell y'all that story later. But he liked Madison. He liked me. And, you know, I'm not trying to brag. Shh. I'm not trying to brag or do nothing. Put in trash. But it's like, I noticed that in my high school, all the dudes pretty much had a crush on me or liked me at one point. Like, I'm not even being cocky or nothing. It just is what it is. And none of these dudes felt the need to tell me until I was in a relationship, or I'm in the relationship that I am now. Or like, it's like when I was single, nobody would tell me how they was feeling or nothing. But once I got a boyfriend, or once I was taken and you know, shit like that, then they want to confess they love to me and shit. Oh, I always liked you. Oh, you was always cute to me. Oh, you go like, shut the fuck up. But it's because I'm not an approachable person. Like, I have a resting bitch face. Like, that's how I like. bitch, like, I'm not approachable. Like, nobody can approach me or nothing. Like, I don't be with no funny shit, especially in high school, bro. High school, like, nobody approached me because they always said I looked mean. Like, I practiced my mean face because, bitch, I didn't want nobody coming up to me on some funny shit. Like, you try me if you want to, but that's why dudes wouldn't like come and talk to me, because I didn't look friendly. I wasn't pressed to be in everybody's face. I didn't care about how people, you know, I didn't care about their opinions on me. And that's where Kimberly comes in, because she was a goofy ass bitch, you know. She wanted everybody to like her. She was all up in smiling, being friendly in everybody's faces. You know, she cared about what all these people was talking to her. So all the dudes knew that she was easy to get to, that she would, you know, go out with them. She would say yes. You know, she was gullible. So that's why most of the dudes that liked her and ended up going out with her, they liked me. You know, they wanted the original and they got that. But yeah, so he went out with Kimberly. He asked her out. You know, I was all for the relationship. I didn't care. It didn't have nothing to do with me. I was like, go ahead, do what you gotta do. That's you. Yeah. So they was together or whatever, and he would do like, he would walk her to class. He would talk to her. They would kiss. They would whatever. He bought her. I think he got her some like some flowers or some shit like that. I don't know how these little dudes in high school was getting all this shit, but he did the shit, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. So yeah, at that time I was not really like, I think I just broken up with my no good ex, or I think I was dating him, I'm not sure. But yeah, they would like do whatever. Daryl would talk to me like here and there. He would say some like slick shit. Like at first when me and him introduced or like got to know each other or whatever, I don't even know how we, you know, got to know each other, because at the end of the day I don't go up to people. I don't introduce myself. Like, I will not talk to you first. If you want to talk to me, you gotta come to me, because I don't do that shit. So I think he came over to me and tried to say some slick shit, and I just remember that I did not like him. When I first met him, I didn't like him. I thought he was annoying as fuck. Like, he was just one of them ain't shit ass niggas, and I was like, no, I don't like you, don't talk to me, period. Like, I know y'all probably like, oh my god, Mimi is so mean. I'm not mean. Like, high school, like, I was just like, I was ready to graduate when I was a freshman. Okay, I was ready. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, so after I was like, I don't give a fuck about this nigga, I was just like, I'm gonna mind my business and let them do what they wanted. Kimberly was the type of bitch that, you know, she just dated these people for fun. Like, she would basically waste their time. Like, if she didn't feel like she liked them like that or anything, she would talk shit about them but wouldn't break up with them. She was just wasting people's time, because she told me that she didn't like how he was, because his behavior was weird as fuck. Like, it was clingy. He like had emotional problems. Like, this dude had real problems that we couldn't really see, and like, I didn't know at the time. I didn't know that what he was going through was real serious. And you know, I never made fun of his situation, because at the end of the day, I didn't know his situation. I just knew that from what she was saying, that he was clingy, and he would like cry if she would threaten to break up with him. Like, he would have some real like issues and whatnot. Because I do know that he dated another girl that I knew. I mean, I wouldn't consider her my friend. I just talked to her here and there, but I do know that they got into a physical altercation. So that's the only thing that can kind of concern me with him dating Kimberly, because at the time I did care about Kimberly. I really did. Like, that's one thing you gotta know about me. With this, my friends, I go hard for my friends. I try to protect my friends as much as I can as possible. Like, I don't want to see them get hurt, because it's gonna hurt me, you know. So I was like, oh, you need to watch out for this shit, because you know, I don't want nothing to happen to you. She's like, oh, he knows better. I'm not a bitch. He knows that he's not gonna do that shit to me. And I was like, all right, just, you know, keep watching that shit, because you're saying that he has all these red flags and behaviors and shit like that. So fast forwarding, you know, I would see him here and there. And then with my school, every semester we would change classes. So I ended up having him in my chemistry class. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. So it's like, I knew him in my class, and I knew this other girl in my class, so we would all just be in a group. We would talk, and the other girl can sense the chemistry between me and him. And I was like, bitch, what you talking about? Like, I don't flirt. Like, I don't know how to flirt. Like, I don't do that shit. So he was mainly doing that shit to me. And like, every time I would come into class, he would compliment me. He was like, oh, you so pretty, you so beautiful, and shit like that. And I was like, thank you. Like, I'm a nice bitch, I'll say thank you. But like, at the time, he was dating my friend, so I didn't, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, oh, he's just trying to get in good with me so I can talk highly of him to my friend, which I did not, because bitch, that's not my relationship. I mind my business. I don't care. So yeah, so we would be in a group. We would always pair up. It would be all the three of us, and we would always pair up. And you know, he was funny, so I would laugh. Like, I laugh at everything. So he would just say dumb shit or do dumb stuff, and I would laugh. And then one day he came in real sad, because I think that's the day that Kimberly broke up with him. Like, she was like, oh, I don't want to do it no more, he's annoying, da 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 da. So I think he came in real sad, and I was like, oh my god. Because normally you would expect dudes to be like, okay, on to the next, you know, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like, you expect dudes to do that shit, but no, he was real affected by it, because I guess he really cared about her and shit like that, but I don't know why. But yeah, he was real sad, because he came in and he just put his head down. He didn't talk to me, no compliments that day, no acknowledging nothing. And I think the other girl who I was sitting with, she went over to, like, you know, play with him, because she play fights with everybody. So she was like trying to play fight with him, and he was like, no, he like just shrugged her off and shit. So I was like, you know, I'm not going to talk to him, because I'm just not going to do that shit, because I'm not a therapist. I don't want to hear your problem. So yeah. So fast forward, and Kimberly ends up going away, moving away, whatever. She's out the picture. And I had Daryl's number for like the longest, but he would text me, like, he would text me good morning, and like good morning messages, good night messages, and shit like that. And like, eventually, like, he started catching feelings for me, and he was like, you know, I always liked you, I didn't know how to tell you, off some dumb shit. And I was like, you could have told me, but you decided to go out with Kimberly. Like, I would have given you a chance if you came straight to me, but like I'm not a second chance. Like, I'm not going to feel like I'm your second options, you know. And mainly because me, like, I go hard. Like I said, I go hard for my friends. I really do, you know. I respect the girl code. So like, I don't date my friends' exes. Like, I just don't, because I'm like, you treated them like shit, what you gonna do to me? But now, knowing what I know about Kimberly, I should have just went out with him. I should have went out with him. Like, I really should have. Like, like, he was a sweet dude. He was like, oh, when we gonna go out on a date? Mind you, we're not together. I was not seeing nobody. So like, you know, yeah, I was going to entertain him and shit like that, because I wasn't seeing nobody at the time. So I was like, I don't know. Like, we was just talking like a good long time, and like, he was like, oh, you my boo, you my bae. I'm like, but you never asked me to be your girlfriend. He was just like, oh, I like you, blah blah. Like, dudes never ask, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? They just start holding your hand and kissing you, and then they act like you in a relationship when you never disclose that shit. So that's what he was doing. I don't think we never kissed. I don't think, yeah, no, we never kissed. Ew. But I know we hugged a couple times and shit like that, and like, he would walk with me and shit like that. But, and then like, it was like one day after school, he was like, oh, like, trying to talk about hooking up and shit. And I was like, I can't go out with you, I can't date you, I can't be with you because you went out with my friend. Like, I was so, oh my god, like, I was like, it's not going to happen. But I didn't say that to him. I was just like, you know, I was just playing with him, playing along with him. And yeah, eventually he like kind of moved on to like different girls in the school, because he, you know, he was getting nowhere with me. But knowing now what I know about Kimberly, I should have just went out with him. I should have just entertained him, because at the end of the day, I did tell Kimberly. I was like, you know, Daryl did like me. Daryl was confessing his feelings to me. Daryl, you know, he was really like trying to like, so what you want to do? Like, do you want to be in a relationship or not? Me and Daryl, we were still friends. He would still send me good morning messages and stuff. And like, me and him to this day, we're cool. But I don't be on no friendly shit, because I am taken. But, you know, he'll like my picture on Instagram and shit like that. And You know, it's a mutual thing. I don't know if his feelings are still there for me. They better not be. I mean, if they are, that's on him. It's not on me, because, you know, I only have feelings for one person. But yeah, that is how I stole my ex-best friend's nigga. Like, it wasn't intentional. Like, I didn't do that shit on purpose. It just kind of happened because I am that bitch. But that's besides the point. If you guys like this story time, you like the tea that I'm bringing to you, it's hot, it's steaming, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. I gotta spin my game better, spit it so she get it. Oh yeah, know your name, but excuse me, miss. Say the last dance.